Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Nalepa, and we are following some of your top stories this morning. But first, we do want to start off with that early morning weather alert. A storm is headed our way tomorrow. That's right, another storm. So let's send it right over to Scott. So when is this all going to start exactly?
Late tomorrow morning, early afternoon. I think that's when the snow is going to roll in. It'll take a little time to get it to the ground. It'll be in the upper layers of the atmosphere. It might run into a little bit of dry air, but it is eventually going to reach the ground and it's going to stick. So not today, though. We've got no weather woes out there today. As a matter of fact, it's just a gorgeous sunrise. Little bit of patchy ice out there this morning, so you want to be extra careful. Anything that had an opportunity to melt yesterday has had an opportunity to freeze up this morning, that's for sure. It's cold. Winter storm watch in effect for the entire state. This is Thursday through Friday, so it's going to be a long duration storm. Driving around this morning, yep, you might encounter some icy spots, so please slow it down. Our Channel 3 early warning radar scans the state dry. That's the way it stays. Wow, look at this sunrise in Hartford. Isn't that equally as beautiful? 24 degrees right now with a wind out of the northwest at 13. Now that 13-mile-an-hour wind is making that 24 feel substantially colder. So as we march on through the day today, keep in mind the numbers only climb into the upper 20s, low 30s for inland Connecticut, and more of the same for the shoreline, with a mixture of clouds and sunshine by later on this afternoon. So it looks like a pretty good day of weather today, just a cold day and a breezy day. All right, here are the current temperatures: 18, 20, 23, 26. The spread is between 18 and 26, so kind of a tight temperature gradient this morning, but there is that breeze out of the northwest, anywhere from 9 to 15 miles an hour. And that breeze with a 31-mile-an-hour wind gust at Bradley. Now that is substantial. That's going to make it feel, ooh, like it's 3 in Salisbury, 6 at Bradley, 7 in Torrington, 9 in Putnam. You get the point. You got to bundle up. Hats, gloves, scarves are a requirement during the day today. So a little bit of iciness this morning. The fact that we had a lot of melting yesterday and it's refrozen this morning. A cold, nice day ahead, and then a storm for tomorrow and for Friday. Our Channel 3 early warning regional radar shows not a lot of action going on out there, which is good news. And according to early warning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, you'll see a little bit, I think this is a little overplayed in terms of the cloudiness, but there will be some clouds around by later on this afternoon. Tonight will be mostly cloudy, and then tomorrow morning we start off dry. Here's early warning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is the American model. It keeps us in the snow. You've got the snow coming down at 10:30 tomorrow night. The snow continues into Friday morning, so Thursday evening's commute, Friday morning's commute look compromised. And then the snow really sticks around right until Friday night, according to this particular model. Now, the European model has it starting a little bit sooner, but basically you get the same scenario with the snow. Maybe a little mixing, especially along the shoreline. That mixed line is very close to Connecticut, so it's all dependent on the track. This is Friday afternoon. It's still snowing. Friday evening, it's still snowing in Connecticut. So keep in mind, it is going to run into Friday night, possibly. All right, here's what we're thinking. 2 to 5 for southeast Connecticut. That's if we get a little mixing. If we don't get any mixing, that total will be higher. So these are preliminary estimates. 4 to 7 for central Connecticut, and as much as 6 to 10 for parts of northwest Connecticut. And that is measurable, plowable, and shovelable. All right, let's take a look at today's daytime highs in the mid to upper 20s, low 30s. Mostly sunny today, breezy and cold. And then your 7-day forecast. We've issued an early warning weather alert for tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. It looks snowy, maybe a little mixing Friday morning, changing back over to snow. But it might just stay all snow in parts of the state. Saturday, some flurries or a snow shower around with a temperature of 30, 36 on Sunday. Monday, well, unfortunately, looks like we could be getting a little bit more snow, maybe some mixed precipitation. That's the next chance for a period of snow and rain. It comes Monday after tomorrow and Friday. And then Tuesday, 42 degrees with partly to mostly sunny skies. So that looks like a nice day. All right, that's a check of your early warning forecast at 7:04. I'll send it back to Nicole.
Thanks, Scott. Now at 7:04, a marathon hearing on religious exemptions for vaccines continue this morning. The heated debate is over childhood vaccines. So 2 bills are seeking to eliminate exemptions. Now, these debates have been going on for about 22 hours now. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galal has the latest for us.
This morning, the Public Health Committee continues listening to comments from the public over 2 controversial bills that would get rid of the state's religious exemptions for certain childhood vaccines.
I'm here, obviously, to express my opposition of these 2 bills. I am here in support of our constitutional rights as citizens of the state to choose what we feel is best for our children based on our beliefs.
The Public Health Committee's hearing is happening virtually on Zoom. Last year, a public hearing on a similar bill lasted more than 21 hours. This year, the public hearing is capped at 24 hours. Those opposed to the legislation say it infringes on religious rights and interferes with a child's right to a public education. Supporters of the bill are concerned about the growing number of parents receiving exemptions.
We have the tools necessary to keep people safe. We must use them.
Aya Galal, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
All right, now at 7:05, because the coronavirus positivity rate continues to remain low, Governor Ned Lamont is ready to take some more steps to reopening our state. So in about a month, indoor capacity at certain indoor businesses will be expanding to 50%. Let's break it all down for you. On March 19th, the state will begin allowing indoor gatherings at 50% capacity, and they will be capped at 100 people. When it comes to outdoor gatherings, it's a 200-person cap.
I'm dealing with people at what's supposed to be their happiest time, and instead they're living with all this uncertainty.
The state is expected to make an announcement later this week on sports and arenas. And President Biden says every American who wants a COVID-19 vaccine will be able to get one by the end of July. He made those comments during a 75-minute town hall event in Milwaukee last night. Channel 3's Deborah Alfarone, that is, has the latest now from Washington.
In his first public trip since taking office, President Biden answered questions from residents in the swing state of Wisconsin and offered hope to all Americans wondering when they might be able to get a COVID-19 vaccine.
By the end of July, we'll have over 600 million doses, enough to vaccinate every single American.
The president says he expects the nation will be much better off by September, and he clarified comments his administration has made about getting the majority of kindergarten through 8th grade students back to school before the end of April.
The goal will be 5 days a week.
During the 75-minute town hall, Mr. Biden also sought to reassure an 8-year-old girl worried about catching coronavirus.
But don't be scared, honey. Don't be scared. You're going to be fine.
President Biden also made a pitch for his nearly $2 trillion coronavirus relief package. Congressional Republicans say it's too pricey. The House is scheduled to vote on the measure next week.
Governors across the nation continue to sound the alarm about vaccine supply, and the Biden administration has warned treacherous winter weather will likely delay vaccine shipments and deliveries. It all adds up to more roadblocks for Americans who desperately want to be vaccinated.
I have signed up at every website that you could possibly sign up at. My husband and I are both high risk.
FEMA has teamed up with California officials to open new vaccination sites in Los Angeles and Oakland. The agency has also announced plans to open new sites in New York City, as well as Houston, Arlington, and Dallas, Texas. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Wednesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Wow, look at that shot there in Middletown. Have a great day, everyone. Grab the shades, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.